China, but not. I'm from Singapore, obviously. And like there are a lot of places that Chinese people can come from.
Is it when like you go overseas and then someone asks you?
Yeah, automatically they assume that you're from China because you look Asian. Like I think even those people who look like get Japanese and Korean don't look Asian. Because like I have friends who
But I don't know.
By default, we're all from China.
Yeah.
But like that was a long time ago.
But like most of them don't even know that Singapore is not part of China.
Yeah, that's true.
Really? I thought some of them thought Singapore is in China.
Yeah, that's why they're like, so you're in Singapore and therefore you're in China. I know, Singapore is near to Malaysia.
Did they ask you, the one time the person asked you?
Oh yeah, the other one, yeah, do you eat dog? The answer is no, I'm a pet dog. It's still alive. Yeah, I was in Norway and then the person there, we were like in this kind of like small little town, and then the woman there was like, she was talking to me then, she was, because she had a dog, and we were like, oh, cute dog. Then he was like, oh, you eat dogs? And then I was like, no, I have a dog.
Why would you want to eat dogs and the first thing you say is cute doggy?
It's like, I could eat you.
So cute! I go first again. So common misconception is that all Malays are Muslim. I feel like it's and all Malays should be or is religious. Yeah, like I mean there are the people who say, oh yeah, there's Malays are tattooed. I thought like you cannot eat like pork and like they're very concerned over us not being religious. Yeah.
That's I think a lot of people because religion is such a sensitive thing in Singapore, so they always tell you be careful. Like, oh, I thought you couldn't do this because they release those things.
I think it's kind of sweet sometimes because like they're being very sensitive about it, but then at the same time, like, I know my religion, I know what I'm doing.
You never teach it.
Yeah, and then I think like sometimes they don't show that there are a lot of Chinese and Indians who are also Muslim. I think
I think like they get really confused when you say you're Indian Muslim.
Yeah.
So like the first thing they ask is like, so are you Indian or are you Muslim? And it's like it's two different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think some people just assume some Indian Muslim can speak Malay. Like my friend assumed that of my classmate, and Firdaus, he's like, no, can't speak Malay, I'm fully Tamil. Yeah, I think the religion and race is different things different. So, but okay lah, I mean mostly they will be like, oh, Malay Muslim community, and I don't actually like that.
I think that's actually a category because usually they lump it together because I think they think that because the majority
Okay, so like basically the most I get is, do you speak Indian? Like there's so many languages, like there's Hindi, there's Tamil, there's Malayalam, there's Bengali. There's so many languages, and then the first thing they come up to you is like, do you speak Indian? And I'm like, define yourself. What do you mean by Indian? It's not a language. So it's like, no.
I think it's because they're all so confused because you listen so many.
There are many, but like,
which one?
you don't go up to someone and be like, okay, for like the other races it's kind of common because you're Malay, you speak Malay, you're Chinese, you speak Chinese. So I think they kind of presume that, okay, since you're Indian, the language is also Indian. So like, hi, do you speak Indian? I'm like, no, I don't. What do you think?
Actually, like it's the same thing with race. Honestly, Malay is not. It's like you said, it's a term that just lump everyone together. But it's actually not a race. I'm Javanese. Like my grandfather was from Indonesia, my mom is Javanese and she lives in Malaysia. So there's Javanese, there's Boyanese. There's very different subcategories, but I guess for the sake of simplicity.
I feel like Malay in general are from Malaysia.
Yeah. It's weird. Because honestly, Malay, like you said, you have lots of Tamil, and we have actually Indonesian Malay is very different.
Yeah.
So if you ask me to speak Malay, I'm like, yes. Bahasa Melayu, not the Indonesian. Yeah. And even Malaysia and Singapore's Malay is totally different.
Yeah.
谢谢大家，谢谢您的观看。如果你要看我们别的影片的话，请在下面订阅。如果你喜欢这个影片的话，请给我们一个 like。然后也是可以去看我们的 YouTube channel， 我们做一个草莓族的那个东西。所以谢谢。 Bye bye.